this. I love live. Welcome to another episode of 60 and Beyond with Skylark on my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed already, please do, and then click the bell to get notified when I upload a new video. So it feels like it's been a little while. I only come on once a month, the first Monday of every month, and tonight is Little Christmas or the Epiphany. And I thought rather than go over the articles that I wrote for last month, we would read a little bit about the Epiphany, and I can always do a side live or, another vlog, and I'll go over the articles. Before I do read about the Epiphany, though, I do want to make mention that I have stopped writing on Skylark Livetown News with Patch Lab, and I've been writing on my Patreon account. This is an account that, although I have it public, there is a fee to get into read my articles. It can be as little as $1. There's a suggested donation of $5 a month, but it can be as low as $1 or even 50 cents, whatever you feel is comfortable for you to give. I'm going to give it about a month and see where it goes. If I don't get any hits, I'm going to go back to Patch Labs, and then we'll get some subscribership going on that again, because I want to see what the best platform is for people, and I want to make it very easy. I don't want, I had someone say that they didn't want to put their email in Patreon because then they get all these other emails, and I really understand that. So we'll see. I'm going to give it another month. I'll write an article tomorrow night, Wednesday rather. I'll write one Wednesday and I'll post it on Patreon, and I'll see if anybody goes on and subscribes and makes a donation. So then we'll figure it out. This brand thing is unfolding all the time. It takes a very long time to build a brand, and I'm making some headway, but I'd like to make more. And I think my articles are informative and interesting enough. I do have some people that really, really like them and look forward to them. So I don't want to make it difficult for my loyal subscribers. So we'll see. I will keep you informed. But for those of you who are Christian and celebrate the Epiphany, here is a little bit of a description of it. It's also known as Theophany, which I've never really heard of, but in Eastern Christian tradition. But it is a Christian feast day commemorating the visit of the Magi, the three wise men, right? The baptism of Jesus and the wedding at Cana. So it's a very religious day in the Christian faith. In Western Christianity, the feast commemorates principally, but not solely, the visit of the Magi to the Christ child, and thus Jesus Christ's physical manifestation to the Gentiles. It is sometimes called the Three Kings Day, and in some traditions, celebrated as Little Christmas. So a lot of people, including myself, leave their Christmas decorations and their tree up until today. Which is kind of nice, because I don't like to take everything down after Christmas, the day after Christmas. I think it's really nice to have some lights and decorations around the house. It's so festive. And January can be a very cold month. We got a little bit of snow today, just enough to, make it a little icy. So to come home and have some decorations is really nice. Let's go further. Moreover, the Feast of the Epiphany in some denominations also initiates the liturgical season of Epiphanitide. Eastern Christians, on the other hand, commemorate the baptism of Jesus, but it is also called Epiphany, in the Jordan River, seen as his manifestation. Oh, there we are. Oh, no. I even put a do not disturb on. I don't know how that happened. But anyway, such is live. So let's continue. Okay, let's see here. Eastern Christians, on the other hand, commemorate the baptism of Jesus, but it is also called Epiphany in the Jordan River, seen as his manifestation to the world as the Son of God. The spot marked by Al Mahadis in Jordan, adjacent to Qasr al Yadud in the West Bank, is considered to be the site of the baptism of Jesus and the ministry of John the Baptist. The traditional date for the feast, as we mentioned, is January 6th. However, since 1970, the celebration has been held in some countries on the Sunday after January 1st. Those Eastern churches that are still following the Julian calendar observe the feast on what, according to the internationally used Gregorian calendar, is the 19th of January because of the current 13-day difference between the Julian and Gregorian calendars. The Alawites and the Middle Eastern Christians also observe the feast on January 19th. So depending on where you live, is cause for celebration, right? But it is a very beautiful day, a very important day, and a very religious day. So happy Epiphany, Three Kings, to anyone who celebrates, including myself. And also this month in January, there are 4 planets that are going to that are visible to the naked eye and are going to align at some point: Mars, Jupiter, Venus, and Saturn. So be sure to check the night sky. I think it was 2 nights ago. It was absolutely gorgeous. The crescent moon with Venus right under it. I haven't stepped out yet tonight because it's very cold, but I will in a little while and take a look and see. Every night the sky is different, and the celestial bodies, the planets, the stars, are in different positions. It's quite remarkable. They have their own orbit, and every now and then they align. So watch the night sky every night in January because it's sure to put on a beautiful show for you. Happy New Year. I mean, my goodness, we're in 2025. I hope you all had a beautiful holiday. I did. They were really, really nice. And here we are with a new beginning once again. The new year is such a wonderful time to reflect. I think that's what most of us do. I'm not such a big person that likes to make resolutions. I don't know that that's always so realistic, but I do always create an intention for a new year. And my intention this year is to stay very present, to really be more of an observer. Funny, my brand is about talking and writing and expressing feelings, and that's all well and good, but I also want to be much more of an observer, and be centered in myself and my calm, and to release the past. I had been dwelling on some things from the past for too long, and I needed to stop it. And I did. I quit smoking last April. And it is for good. I don't believe I'll ever touch another cigarette. I feel too good, so I'm not about to do that again. And I quit this pining and thinking about something from the past. I don't want to carry it anymore. I'm very fortunate in that when I go to bed at night, my mind is pretty clear. There's nothing that is really troubling me, although there are times that I feel a little overwhelmed with some responsibilities. We are getting older. It's not so easy to carry as much burden and tasking and responsibility as we once did. So it can be very tiring. I have to make sure I take good care of myself, which I think I do. And just be more present. More present. I'm going to read you something that I found, and I actually posted it on my, let me just see here, posted it on my Facebook page, and I just thought it was so perfect. I mean, it really described exactly the sentiment of what I'm talking about for this new year. So I'm going to read it quickly. It's called Utori, Yutori. The conscious act of slowing down to allow us to savor the world around us. Well, I do pretty good at that anyway, because I really, and a lot of you know what I write about and what I post. I want to inhale it all, you know. The refusal to rush, no talking. Well, just absorbing the world around us with no goal except to see. I love that, Utori. I think that really sums up what I'm feeling because, like I said, you know, we have a lot of responsibilities and a lot of tasks and, you know, family obligations. And if you're taking care of someone, if you're a caregiver, you know that it can be pretty tough sometimes. So observe the world around us, look at the night sky, don't rush, take it easy, try not to get too far ahead, don't think too far ahead, don't look back, just present, the adesso as they say in Italian, the now. So that's my intention for the new year. And to, you know, not try to chase anything. I don't think we need to really prove ourselves much anymore. Certainly not at this age. I mean, I think if we've done it right, we've learned, we've accomplished things, we've lived a very good part of our life, you know, let's face it. I'm 67. Yay, 67. And feel pretty good for the most part, especially since I stopped smoking. Feeling so much better. Oh my gosh, it was just such a blessing to get rid of that habit. And just stopped. No vape, no patch, no. You don't need any of that. So that's it for this vlog of the first Monday of the month. Be sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram. I'm not on that much. I like Facebook. I am on LinkedIn. I'm on X, and my YouTube channel. Just make sure that you subscribe, and of course Patreon. So, all right, all under Skylark Live. That is my brand. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful month of January. I hope it doesn't get too much colder. And take care of you. Take care of yourself and stay present. That light going off and on is my computer. So, all right, peace, love, and I will see you in February. Now let's see if I can stop this. Okay, ciao.